Okay. All right, so welcome back to Cop That Stock and Name Pending, right? Episode 5, okay? In the last few episodes, we talked about the vaccine recovery stocks, the energy, the airliners, the cruise liners, all right? And the likelihood of you selling precious tech like Amazon to buy into cruise liners. Okay, today we talk about the stay-at-home stocks. 5 great companies, plus 3 up-and-comers, all right, that are as great as the country that we live in. Not quite as great as it could be, though. Could be better, mostly because of the government right now. All right. So these 5, 6, 8, 69, 420 companies that are the landmark of American capitalism, American exceptionalism, up 500% on average since President Donald Jonathan Trump was elected.
Okay,
excuse me?
Nothing. Sorry.
Okay. Don't need interruptions this time. All right. Okay. Their next stop is the moon, or Mars. Maybe Mars. Could be Mars.
Mars, okay.
When Donald Trump goes 2 terms, of course. Okay. These are the Fab 5, or 6, or 8. Okay, I'll just play some music for a second.
All right, pause for music.
Fuck yeah, I got some matches.
Congrats.
It's hot. It's really hot.
Tinder or Hinge?
Both.
Okay. All right, boss. We played the music.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. First, First, let's talk about the March lows before I go into my bull thesis. Okay, when the Communist Democrats convinced President Trump to shut down the economy, it created a golden bull market for stay-at-home tech stocks. Okay. Led by none other than the 5 biggest companies in the world. Okay, companies with tons of cash to weather a financial storm. Companies that we use literally every single day. All right, multiple times a day. Facebook. First, let's talk. First in the pack. Okay, led by Zuck. It rallied over 10% in August. Why? 2 words. Boom. Zucked. Okay. Does your app have a feature Facebook doesn't? Boom. Zucked. Getting beaten out by a Chinese app? Boom. Zucked. Getting beaten out by a Chinese app? Boom. Zucked. And banned by the president. Okay. Own a small business and have nowhere to go but Facebook and Shopify? Strategic partnership between those 2 companies. Boom. Zucked. Okay. Want to spread fake news? You need WhatsApp. Boom. Zucked again. Okay. Speaking of fake news, there's a lot of fake news about these vaccines, and I just want to make a public safety announcement, public service announcement on behalf of myself. Don't listen to these people, these crooks, these liars on the fake news. I've listed them previously. You should go back to one of the episodes, and I'm sure it made the cut. You should be listening to probably only Rebel in Canada and OANN to get the facts straight. Okay.
OAN is the network that's reliable?
That's the only one that's reliable now that Fox has jumped ship and is now controlled by the Communist Democrats. There's a couple good people on there still there. I'm looking at you, Carlson, and you, Hannity. But Fox and Friends is garbage, and frankly, it's trash, and you shouldn't listen to anything they say. Okay. All right, so back to this stuff. Next is Papa Bezos, all right, or as I like to call him, the real life Lex Luthor. You know, you can see the resemblance there. And his only kryptonite is dick pics.
Also
right?
It's also true.
This man is the richest man in the world. Okay, a title Bill Gates just gave up for some Ethiopians or something for some reason. Okay.
Because he's a good person?
Well, he needs to get his priorities in order. And in fact, Bill, give me a call. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you're doing it.
Corona vaccine?
Bill, give me a call. You clearly need some help, and I can help set your house in order. Okay. Back to this.
Be perfect Environ employee.
Okay, we don't need your
Okay, I'm sorry.
interjections.
Okay.
All the time.
Okay.
We've talked about this.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, so Bezos, he was so rich that his wife literally took half, and he's still the richest man in the world by a mile. Even before Papa Elon is Mr. Elon Musk, one of my favorites. But not for long. Bezos, he's catching up. All right. And meanwhile, and in the meantime, while Bill was off trying to save people, Bezos has his priorities straight, like I was talking about, right? Money and monopolizing. All right, this man is like Walmart, but on steroids. Okay, only I actually have to leave my couch to go to Walmart. It's a buy at $1,500. It's a buy at $3,000, and it's a buy at $30,000 in 10 years. Mark my words, folks. All right, next is the Tim Apple Company. Okay, the iPhone 12 doesn't come with a charger. I say short. It ran up far enough in August and basically was responsible for the correction. All right, I don't really see any innovation here. Fuck Apple, long Samsung, and hopefully that doesn't blow up in my face.
Such a shit joke.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. Well. All right. So all I'm gonna say is that Steve Apple Jobs is dead. All right, and Apple should have gone with him. Frankly, how it's the biggest company in the world, and I don't understand it. Oh, a new impressive MacBook that doesn't use Intel for once, or look, 12 new iPads, very creative, and now they got those $700 headphones, which I'll not be buying because it's a disgrace to consumers. All right, honestly, who has the money to buy a whole catalog of watches, headphones, computers, and phones?
I mean, white women do.
That's true. Yeah, you're probably right. You know what? Changed my mind. I've changed my mind. It's a buy. Buy Apple and support local business. Buy Apple. Okay, on to more companies. All right, so the next two companies have brown CEOs. That should make Mohammed over here pretty happy, I guess.
My name is Imran.
Okay, thanks, Pedro. All right, need to search up the world's biggest dick size? There's Google. All right, want to watch a TED Talk on dick size? There's YouTube, okay? Google is so big, you forget how big it is. There's like 6 different ways to look up penises through its search engines. All right, which brings me to the first risk of owning this group of stocks, antitrust. Okay, more like anti-fucks that I give. All right, imagine how much more valuable Google would be if you broke it up into 3 companies, right? Call it calls on YouTube, puts on Netflix. All right, I think so. Which brings me to Netflix, the world's most unoriginal idea. And at this rate, I'm surprised I haven't gotten Netflix miniseries because they're handing it out to everyone. And, you know, even Obama's got something there now, and it's ridiculous. Okay. Short Netflix. And finally, the granddaddy of them all. You like that guy, Satya Nadal. You like that guy, don't you?
That is the worst pronunciation of Satya Nadella I've ever heard.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares. All right, so Microsoft. It didn't run up like all the other stocks did during the summer. Why? Because it's old, boring fucking Microsoft. Oh, they got responsible cash flows and all reasonable investments and all CEO that doesn't do flamboyant yearly presentations like Apple. You know what? Sounds like a boomer investment to me. I want no part of this damn blue chip. The rest of the FAANG is where the money is. If they'd have maybe bought TikTok, but I see no growth from the dinosaur-ass company. All right, that's the thing about the biggest 5 companies in the world. All right, they're too big. All right, they're too big, and you can take that to the bank, and you got my guarantee for that. All right. So half the authors on Seek and Alpha are worried that they're leading a 2000 stock-like bubble, year 2000 stock-like bubble. Well, you know where I was in 2000? I was shitting myself. I was literally shitting myself.
Okay.
I was 2 years old, and I was shitting myself. But now I'm 24 and a highly successful investor and nearly a millionaire.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, Micah isn't actually a millionaire. He actually managed to lose 80% of his account and since March. So let me explain. I'll explain in a few minutes. Just give me
Oh, yeah. So you're probably wondering how Micah managed to lose 80% of his account since the March lows. Especially if you look at Triple Q on the left here, it rallied almost 100%. Yeah, how did somebody blow through that much money that quickly on such a good market? You're probably wondering. Well, it's called the art of trading weeklies. Yes, Micah literally traded weeklies week after week, thus blowing up his account month to month. And you see why I've been just so stressed out this entire podcast. So basically, next time Micah flexes about his profile, just think about a flaming dumpster fire being crashed into by Tesla Model 3, just everything exploding at once. And that is the state of the account at this point. That's good enough.
And now I believe in hedging and Team Gay Bear with no offense to any communities.
Okay, cut. Boss, I want to stop you right there, okay? Like, the term gay bear is a term that users on Reddit use to as a derogatory term to describe those guys who short the market, right? It's like no different than a schoolyard bully in the 8th grade calling other kids gay to put them down. It's not right. We shouldn't. I just rather you not come off as a homophobe.
Okay, well, did I ask for your snowflake opinion?
No, but...
Okay, well, how about I just say...
No.
Okay, how about...
Definitely not.
Okay, well...
We're not going to use those terms on this podcast.
Are those even bad words? When did those become... When did the political...
Just don't do it, okay? We don't want to get banned from Spotify. Don't want to get banned from Apple Podcasts.
All right,
just don't do it, okay? All right.
Okay, I won't say it. But let me just say that, frankly, I think it's ridiculous what's happening in this country with the language policing. This is a free country and freedom of expression.
Just don't do it.
And even though even though the government is trying to silence you, you can say whatever you want. Okay, and you're free from consequences because it's free speech in this country, just like America. All right. Okay, so now let's get back to it. Now I believe in hedging, and Team Bear Pride is scared now that there's a vaccine. Maybe we'll choose Walmart over Amazon, all right? And offices over work from home. Maybe Shopify will just go away forever. The point is, everyone over 30 thinks the Nasdaq is in a huge bubble, okay, which could blow any minute, even though it already corrected 2 months ago. To be honest, if you want my take, it's not growing fast enough, all right? Why buy the 5 biggest companies in the world? They've already made it big. So it's my goal to show you who the next FAANG is. I'll help you out. Papa Elon, that's who it is, all right? You need tendies, look no further than Tesla. It's already ran insanely this year. I mean, look elsewhere. Obviously, Shopify and Salesforce are competitive, but there's another up-and-comer you haven't thought of yet, Environ. And that brings us to our stock pick of Environ stock pick of the week. Okay. Now,
do we use it again?
We do. Well, it's the best investment that you can make at this time, and we ran the numbers, and it's sound. So Environ is our pick. Now, Environ is currently looking for, currently hiring. We're filling out our roster of great people and fun personalities and results-driven culture. And so currently we're looking for an intern to come join us on a dynamic team with high-speed growth and rapid opportunities. We're looking for someone with at least 5 years of experience in the business sector, preferably in energy and finance and the legal sector as well. We'd like someone with an advanced degree, PhD probably. And when you send in your resume, please let us know if you have family, children, and how old you are, because we're going to make decisions based on that, and it's fine because it's not during the interview, because we need people that can be available at all times. Now, the person we hire has to have an outgoing personality and be a sharp decision maker and make data-driven results. And it's an internship, so it's unpaid, and we will not pay your relocation fee. And also there are desk fees to be paid to Environ and myself. So send us your resumes to micah4pm@gmail.net, and we'll get back to you. Only candidates that are selected for interview will be responded to. Thank you very much. That's why Environ is the stock pick of the week.
Only the greatest minds at Environ.
Exactly. That's what we like to say at our fun office when we're not playing ping pong on lunch hours.
Okay. Great corporate culture and environment.
All right, so I guess we gotta get back to the boring shit again.
Yeah.
All right, what are we doing now?
Taking callers.
Oh no, this will be good. Actually, this will be good because we've corrected the problem from previous episodes, and we've actually screened them this time. And I had to do it myself, just like I have to do everything. We got Selby in Arizona calling in, and do you think we can connect to him now?
All right, Selby from Arizona. Thanks for being with us.
Okay, Selby, thanks for coming on. Did you vote to make America great again?
In fact, I did. And I just want to say, dude, your wellness app has really helped me and my family get through this terrible time until the election is turned over. Like, it's been doing so much meditating. And can I also add that your PDF on the wheat stocks really changed my life, and it made me handle my credit card debt a lot differently.
You know what? I like this guy. We got a good caller for once, folks, and that's because I had to take control of everything, just like usual. Okay. All right, so it's good to hear a voice of reason on the election issue. I was beginning to think that.
Can we bring this back to finance?
Excuse me. I was beginning to think that I was living in Crazy Town with this guy right here. Okay. What did you want to say?
Can we bring this back to finance?
Shut up, Gandhi.
I don't look like Gandhi. Do I look like Gandhi?
Micah, I'm calling about Environ and why I think it can be a future QQQ. Listen, I like the business model, the bold and diverse business statements, whether it be an energy company 1 week or a wellness app this week. You know, I'm really thinking that Environ is positioned really well to enter the weed market. And who knows, maybe it trades crypto next week. Stars align sometimes, man.
You know what? I like your style. I've always wanted to trade crypto. Think about how hard it rallied this year.
I say, why does Environ have to be just one industry? There's a reason it's a stock pick of the week every week, dude. It's a completely decentralized company. Conglomerate of different partnerships.
Yeah, it's conglomerate. Mm-hmm.
So sick.
I like this guy, you know. I like this guy. He uses really big words, and he sounds very educated. Okay, so you know what, Selby? I think you really have I think you really understand the vision that I have for this company. You know, we're aiming to be one of the largest corporations in the solar system, in the next 5 years, and maybe soon, probably sooner. Okay.
Fucking kidding me.
All right, you know what? I've heard enough, Selby. You're hired.
Oh,
You're
fuck
gonna set
yeah.
up our crypto division as an intern. And Imran, can you send him the passwords to my accounts?
Boss. I don't know if we should just be hiring somebody without vetting.
Okay. Look at me right now. Look at me, because I'm the captain now. All right, this is my podcast and my company, and I want you to send him the fucking passwords.
Great movie reference.
It's funny. It was funny.
You're probably wondering if I have any self-respect.
Yeah, well, it's good to see. It'll be good to see you. Tune in next week. If hopefully this guy he has the edit done or don't, I really don't care. Yeah, all right. Gotta get that Selby guy on the line again.
Yeah.
Got some.
Oh, Micah, I'm so excited to come to Canada and meet you. My wife Dandelion and I are really excited to show you our Christy collection. I'm going to bring our little puppy, Shushu, and I'm going to harvest a bunch of quinoa to bring from Arizona, because I know that quinoa grows abundantly in our fields of sand and dune and rock. You know, one guy left his arm in a ditch here one time. They don't know who it is. Apparently they made a movie about it. Or was that Utah?